What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Pokemon Fire Red, the Nuzlocke Challenge Let's Play. And we are right now getting the bike voucher from this guy. Tells us the story about his Rapidash. Oh, excuse me. I'm not really sure why you have to listen to this guy's bullshit about his Rapidash, but he gives you a bike voucher, so that was cool of him. So we're gonna fly back to Cerulean real quick and pick up our bike so we can go on the bike path and take on all the bikers. As you see, our objectives today are to take out all the lame-ass biker dudes who wear like assless chaps and think they're all hot shit. And we are planning on reaching Fuchsia, even though I spelled it wrong. That's a typo right there. My bad, guys. But anyway, we're going to probably try and get through the Safari Zone in this video as well. I don't think we will have high enough level Pokemon to take on Koga. I think his Pokemon will be a little bit too high level for us by the time we get there. But we will see. We shall see. Now, real quick, do I need any items? Yeah, let's go ahead and stock up on some items real quick for you guys. I'm not really sure what I need. Let's see what I need. I know I need probably some healing items. Let's go ahead and try and sell stuff. I know I have like nuggets and stuff like that. Let's get some more cash, so we have some more cash to play around with. I think I have like a star piece, something like that, maybe. I don't know. Who cares? Well, alright, let's buy some great balls in case we come across any new Pokemon. I know we can get like some cool things on the bike path. Definitely gonna need potions. Always gonna need potions. Gonna need a dickload of those at all times. Maybe I'll pick up some more antidotes just in case. Always good to have a dickload of those. Some paralyzed heals and awakenings and burn hills or whatever. Sprinkling a few of those as well. It's good to never be caught with your pants down with something like this. When you least expect it, you can need a nice heal, and just to save one of your best Pokemon. So it's good to have them, and you can. It's not like first generation where you can run out of item slots to hold, which was totally bullshit. I hated that. You had to like drop something. But let's go ahead and see if we can't get to Fuchsia. I know that there's another Snorlax we have to take out. Total cocksucker. Hate this fucking guy. Even though we did catch one earlier, but he took out our Butterfree. I love Butterfree. I love that Butterfree a lot. It was one of the coolest Pokemon in the run. I felt I was really going to be using it a lot, I felt like. But let's go ahead and put our Gyarados out front and take care of this. I don't want to dick around with this. I know it can take Pokemon out. It can be a bitch, but we're just going to Dragon Rage it because it does 40 damage. It's got fixed. Oh, see, he's fucking yawns so I get to sleep next round. Fuck this guy. Fuck this guy. I hate this stupid freaking Snorlax bullshit. But I do need the XP. I mean, I do need to keep getting levels. And the XP from a level 30 Snorlax should be pretty good for Badger. One more shot. If it doesn't use, okay, we should have this. Go ahead and use Water Pulse. And, okay, that wasn't too terribly bad. Alright. Now let's head on to Bike Path. Let's get a quick heal in real quick because we did use most of our PP for Dragon Rage. And we took a little bit of damage there. So let's get a quick heal. And then we'll take on Bike Path. Like I said, probably not going to be high enough level for Koga. I believe Koga is the poison and / psychic type gym. Excuse me. But let's go ahead and start taking on these bikers. I never understood why they, like, in the game they look like they're bicycles, but when you face a biker, they're like actually on motorcycles. I never understood that. But oh man, they all have like poison type Pokemon too. I believe they have like Team Rocket type Pokemon, which is super annoying because I'm sick of being poisoned all the goddamn time. But as you guys can see, we are really close to leveling up Jesse into a Charizard. We're only 2 levels off. We're also close to getting a Haunter, which is really cool, and we're actually kind of close to getting Jane to be a Pidgeot. I think at like 36, so it's like 13 levels off. Maybe I could be wrong in that. Maybe it's a little closer than that, but I don't really know what level Mankey evolves, but that'd be cool if we can get a Prime. If we can get everyone to evolve this episode, that would be amazing, and maybe looking really strong. Our party would be looking really strong going in. Man, I wish I would knew a Psychic type move already, because that would be freaking awesome. I think once it's identified, you can actually hit a type that you don't affect. I could be wrong on that. But yeah, the plans for this, I have a kind of a cool plan for the Safari Zone. I could just run out there and try and catch a Nidorino, because those are pretty common in the first patch of grass. But so is like Paris, and you can catch a Tangela in there sometimes. But there's a way easier way to get a Tangela, and I'll show you guys that later. So you're pretty much guaranteed to catch a Tangela in this spot. I'll show you the guys a little bit later in this Let's Play when we get there. But I have a go big or go home kind of strategy for Safari Zone. I know that you can catch a Dratini in that first the water you can reach from the very first part of the Safari Zone. If you're not familiar with the Safari Zone, there's like 5 or 6 different zones, and each zone has different Pokemon catches and catch rates and rarity and stuff like that. But in this first zone, you can catch like Paris, Tangela rarely. There's Nidorino, Nidoran boy, Nidoran girl, and there's like a couple others maybe that I might be forgetting. But there's a patch of water, and if you get lucky in this water, you can actually fish up a Dratini like level 10, 5 maybe. I'm not sure exactly what level it is, but a Dratini would be freaking amazing. It would be amazing to have a Dragon type Pokemon in this run. Be super cool. I mean, it doesn't evolve into Dragon Knight until level 55, so it would take a considerable amount of time and grinding and work, but I feel like I could pull it off eventually. And to take on the the Elite Four and Gary or with a Dragonite would be amazing. Especially it would help taking down Lance, even though he already has 2 Dragonites and Dragonairs. I would teach it Blizzard or maybe Ice Beam, which is super effective against dragon types, especially against Dragonite because it's flying dragons. It's quad weak to ice, so that would be super helpful. So I don't know. We'll see. I mean, I don't want to talk too far in the future like it's something that's already guaranteed, because like I said, it's a very rare Pokemon, and even if you know where to look for it, the appearance rate is still pretty low. And even if we do manage to get one to appear, it's still hard to catch. It's no guaranteed catch, especially in the Safari Zone. They can run at any time. You could run out of balls. It could just basically get scared and run whenever it pleases. Man, I'm sick of being poisoned though. Fuck, I'm poisoned like every fucking. I don't know if they raised the probability of being poisoned in this game, but damn, it seems like I'm poisoned every time I come up against a wheezing or a coughing. It's like an automatic poisoned, and it's fucking ridiculous. One more shot. Do we want to switch in, get Jane some levels, get a quick attack in there, finish it off? Okay, good, get some XP there. Oh, it's actually higher level than I remember, 28. That was 23. Okay, so we're not too far off of evolving that as well. Oh, but we're going to need to heal everyone up here. That last battle did some major damage, so we're going to have to heal up just about everyone, it seems like. At least one potion. What can I catch? What is there to catch on Bike Path? I believe there's a Ponyta, a Doduo, maybe a Rapidash if you're lucky. Not quite sure what we would do if we caught a Ponyta or Rapidash, because we already have the fire type covered. I mean, I'd probably replace the Mankey as of right now, even though we already have that coverage. We would lose the fighting type coverage. Probably just because as of when I caught it, it would probably be like a level 30 something, and a much higher level than Mankey, and just probably higher stats and attack and health and all that stuff, just because Mankey is only level 16 or something like that, I believe. So it would be better to catch something and replace him, even though I would like to get to Primeape and all that type coverage and stuff. But it looks like we got a Doduo. I believe we already caught a Doduo, so we can look again. I mean, if you don't remember that rule I imposed on the last game, if you've already caught a Pokemon, then encountering it again doesn't count as your first encounter, but only if you catch it. If you see a first Pokemon for the first time and then don't kill it or don't catch it, then the next time you see one first off, you still can't catch it. But Raticate, a level 27. Not the absolute best. I mean, we did have a Rattata at one point. That was kind of cool. But that was like the first thing to die, or one of the first things to die. But Raticate's cool. It's super fast. It's got a good chance of crit hit. It knows Hyper Fang, Quick Attack, all that kind of stuff. So I definitely will take it. I don't know if it'll make it into the party right away, or really ever. I don't think it'll make it to the party really ever. Just because it's normal type and it's weak to so many things. But let's go ahead and give it a nickname, just in case we lose somebody and we do need someone to step up. I like Gomez, another Breaking Bad character. Gomi, or the Mexican cop guy, is friends with Hank. Cool character, but he ends up dying. I know a lot of people were complaining about his death and all that stuff. I don't want to give too much away, because in case you haven't seen the last season yet. But you know, if you haven't seen the last season yet, anyway, what the fuck are you doing with your life? It's absolutely amazing, and you are being an idiot and have not seen all like 5 or 6 seasons of Breaking Bad. You're wasting your existence as a human being, in my opinion, because it's the greatest show I have ever seen. I've seen pretty cool shows. I've seen like all of Sopranos. I've seen, you know, Band of Brothers, a lot of HBO shows, you know, Entourage, Game of Thrones, stuff like that. I've watched all of that. So, you know, Walking Dead, obviously, Orange is the New Black, the Netflix exclusive. So I'm pretty well versed on you know, shows and dramas and stuff like that. So I feel like I have a very good opinion when it comes to knowing what is good and what is not in that thing. And the new series I'm actually starting to watch and really start to enjoy, believe it or not, and it's been out for a few years now. I'm kind of late, actually kind of really late getting to this show. I've been hearing people talk about it for what seems like years now, and I know the first 2 full seasons are on Netflix. So I thought I'd start watching it. And that is American Horror Story. American Horror Story is really creepy, but man, it's really good. I mean, there's a lot of rape and murder and weird shit and creepiness. But on top of that, if you can get past the weirdness and creepiness, I mean, even if you like that kind of stuff, it's a really good show. And I highly recommend watching it. The first 2 seasons are on Netflix. Another thing I've been watching lately is I've been trying to catch up on Archer, just because the new season of Archer started last night, and I watched the first episode on TBS. It's really fucking funny. I love that show. It's one of the best shows ever. I love John Benjamin's voice. He does amazing work. John Benjamin he makes that show. Archer is a great character, and really love that show as well. So if you've never seen Archer or American Horror Story, they're both on Netflix. I believe there's 3 seasons of Archer and 2 seasons of American Horror Story. Do yourself a favor, go check those out. You will not regret it. I can guarantee that, because it's really good shows. But we are just grinding through all these fucking bikers here on the bike path. Looks like we can actually get, if we stay in with Jesse here, if we get quick heal, if we get this Voltorb, it looks like we can get to level 36, which means we can get to Charizard. Yes, looks like we're going to evolve. And I've been waiting for this for some time. And what's this? Jesse is evolving into a badass dragon, even though it's not dragon type. It's fire and flying. Never understood that. They just now recently in Pokemon X and Y changed that. At least in the X version, where if you Mega Evolution it, it's dragon and flying instead of fire and flying, which it's cool. I mean, I enjoyed that, but how can you not? It's a dragon. It's a fucking dragon. How can you not have a dragon be dragon type? The original Pokemon dragon is not dragon type, and I don't understand it. I mean, it's a fire-breathing winged dragon, in my opinion. But anyway, that's enough. That's my little rant about that. But Wing Attack is pretty sweet. We're gonna go ahead and lose Ember because we already have Fire Blast, and Wing Attack can come in handy just because it is a flying type. You can get that physical boost. You can get that stab attack for it, and it can come in handy, especially against Koga coming up. I know he has some bug type Pokemon. I believe he has a Venonat or a Venomoth, one of those two, or maybe both even. And I mean, yes, of course, Flamethrower is probably a better option for that, but I don't know. It's good to have good coverage typing, especially when it comes to the Elite Four or anything like that. You need that extra typing in case you ever get stuck somewhere and you don't really, you lose somebody and you're stuck with somebody out there and you know, you need something super effective just so you don't lose your whole team in one big swoop. That can happen very easily against some of the higher level gym leaders, or even in your rival battles, and especially in the Elite Four. I mean, obviously in the Elite Four it can happen. You can lose everyone in just one false swoop. But it looks like we are getting Skylar to evolve into a Haunter, which is awesome. Unfortunately, I do not have a way to get her into a Gengar, as I cannot trade currently on any of my emulators or my ROMs. So that sucks, but it does learn Shadow Punch. I mean, it's Ghost. Let's go ahead and lose Lick, probably, because Lick is really weak. Shadow Punch is cool. I do need to teach it some Psychic type moves, because that is where it's really gonna help me out in the future. Just because Ghost doesn't really affect, well, it affects most types, but it's only super effective against a few types. It doesn't affect normal types at all. And it's not really much of a physical attacker. It's definitely a special kind of attacker. So we're definitely gonna want to get some that TM. I believe it's 29. I could know TM 29 sounds right. I could be wrong. Who knows? But you get it in Saffron City. The Psychic Guru gives it to you, and definitely going to use that on Haunter. Definitely going to be looking forward to that. Once it learns Psychic, it is going to be an unstoppable monster. But it looks like we have officially made it through a rock tunnel here. Now let's go ahead and head into Fuchsia real quick, get a quick heal in, and then see what's going on. I know there's that one patch of grass right back there with all those bird trainers. That is technically Route 18. So we can catch a new Pokemon there. I believe some of that Pokemon you can catch there are like Doduo, Dotrio. So I don't know. We've already caught a Doduo. So it looks like we got a Spearow. We have caught a Spearow before, but I'm gonna go ahead and catch another one. I know I said the rules before, but you don't have to catch a Pokemon if you've seen it before and caught it before. You don't have to, but you also have the option that you can in case you want another one. And in this case, you know, I really don't need to, but I just wanted to throw that rule out there in case that ever comes up again. Now, a Fearow, it's kind of the same thing as a Spearow. I mean, I don't really need it. But let's go ahead and take out these trainers real quick. I believe they're all bird trainers. If we had any kind of electric type Pokemon at all, it would be so easy just to roll through these kids with like a Thunder Shock or something like that. It would just burn through these bird type, flying type Pokemon. But anyway, speaking of that, I do have a plan to get my hands on an electric type Pokemon. I do plan on evolving my Eevee. After reading the comments on the last couple of videos, I was talking about doing it. I wasn't really sure if I should or not. You know, I liked Vaporeon. Vaporeon's my favorite Pokemon, but we already have water type covered with the Gyarados. I think we're gonna go. I think we're gonna go with Jolteon, just because. Oh no! Wow, looks like we lost Hank there. That's unfortunate. I guess I was going to replace him anyway with the Jolteon or something like that in the near future. I guess it's not the worst thing to ever happen, but that does suck. We do lose our fighting type. We do lose all of that, which sucks. Maybe we can catch a Machoke or a Machop in Victory Road later on if we do need the fighting type. I mean, I don't foresee it. Ooh, dude, Trio. It's actually a really powerful Pokemon. I don't want to dick around with this. Oh, wow. We almost lost Haunter there to a one-hit KO with Pursuit. Wow, that would have been depressing to say the least. But I've always known Dotrio is really powerful Pokemon. One of the best birds in the original generation that's not legendary. And fuck, we were real close. That was actually really scary. But we are going to go ahead and drop out our Mankey, Hank the Mankey, just because it died. And let's see what our options coming back are. We have a Horsey, Weedle, Meowth, Doduo, Eradicate. I believe we have a Paris still in the other box that's not dead. It's just in the other box. But Most of the Pokemon here are dead, excluding Wigglytuff and Paris. But they are. I don't want to dick with that Wigglytuff ever again. Paris is really low leveled. It looks like our only bet right now. I mean, we could do Raticate, but I think it'd be cool to play with a Horsey. I've never played through with a Horsey, so I mean, I don't foresee the Horsey staying in our party for very long. I feel like it's gonna be one of those in and out kind of guys, just in case, because he's pretty high level 34. He's actually one of the third highest level on our team, maybe even higher than that. But do we have anybody with cut? We're gonna have to go back and get somebody with cut, or we can take the long way around, I suppose. Shit. Let's see if anybody can learn cut quick. I don't think anybody can. Well, Jesse can, but I'm not gonna waste it on a Charizard. That's just stupid. Let's go ahead and let's just take the long way around. I guess I know you can get through it with just go all the way around twice. Sucks, but you know, it's better than teaching your Charizard cut. So, but that, now looking back and looking that I didn't need to go around that extra way right there, was kind of stupid. But we're going into the Safari Zone here. Let's go ahead and see if we can get that Dratini that I was talking about earlier. Now, in this right here, in this first patch of water is where you can catch a Dratini. You can catch it in other patches of water in the Safari Zone as well, but I know you can catch it in this one as well. So let's go ahead and use our Super Rod. Give us the best chances of pulling one up. And fingers crossed. And no, it's a level 15 Goldeen. We're going to go ahead and catch it just as a backup. We have plenty of water types. We have Gyarados, Horsey, and this is pretty low level, so I don't foresee ever using this Goldeen or even its evolved form into Seeking. I don't ever foresee using it, but you never know. So we're going to go ahead and name it something. Let's go ahead and name it Meg, because I was watching fucking Family Guy earlier. But let's go ahead and plow through the Safari Zone. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. That was a mistake. I was tapping A really fast, and I had the speed up on. So we are gonna go ahead and name this Paris Mistake, and I'm never gonna use it, obviously, because we broke the rules. Although some people do play alternate rules for the Safari Zone for a Nuzlocke run. They play the alternate rules where if you enter a new zone in the Safari Zone, because there's like 5 of them. You can catch something different in every zone. I don't plan on doing that. I mean, so you can, and I mean, the rules are always totally up to the person that is playing the run, and that is an alternate rule that I am aware of. But I personally do not play that rule. Ooh, Quick Claw, that could actually come in handy later on when we start giving our party items for when we gear up for the Elite Four. See, a Rhyhorn would have been really good to have too, because Rhydon's really powerful. Even though it's rock and ground, I believe, so it's like quad, weak to water. Ooh, a Venomoth, that would have been cool. That would have been really cool to play through with. Steel Wing, I don't really know if we're going to use Steel Wing. But right now, I'm just gathering up all of these items in the Safari Zone. Ooh, Protein's actually a really good item. I do not believe we'll make it to the Gold Teeth and, you know, ooh, a Chansey. I really wish I could catch Chansey. That'd been really fucking cool. Chansey's a cool Pokemon. But I don't believe we are going to make it to the guy that gives you Surf in the first try here, because I've used too many steps trying to get all these items. And actually, I'm kind of lost. It's been a while since I played through the Safari Zone. I mean, I know I can get there if I just dick around with it long enough. But right now, I'm just collecting all these items. Actually, that might be it right over there. Max Revive is useless to us because everybody dies. Let's see this item. Max Potion's actually really helpful. Oh, I was actually really close. I was like 20 steps away from getting it. But let's go ahead and see if we can get to this real quick without encountering too many Pokemon, because we can't catch anyone. Parasect. That'd been kind of cool. Like I said earlier, there is a place where you can catch Tangela outside of the Safari Zone in this generation. I mean, maybe not a whole lot of people know about it. It's kind of a secret. It's not a huge secret or by any means, but it's kind of secret, I guess you could say. But so I do plan on catching a Tangela. I do not know whether or not it'll make it into our party. We do need a grass type attacker right now because we do not have one. Damn it, I didn't mean to throw that one either. Damn it, I just keep on... thank God I didn't catch that because I was really not... See, I keep fucking doing it. It's just stupid fucking ROM where I keep on hitting A by mistake. Oh. But, oh, actually, you know, this isn't the place where you get the contest thing, so fuck, we're going to have to keep on looking for that. Shouldn't be too hard to find. Stupid, I never understood Execute was a lame Pokemon. I mean, why is one egg in the middle and bigger than the rest? I never understood. It was kind of stupid and weird to me. Not a very cool Pokemon. Executor is not very cool either. I never really found those two Pokemon to be particularly worth catching. But, you know, I mean, sometimes your rival has them in the Elite Four. I believe Gary or Gus might have one. Not sure. I know he did in at least one. I keep throwing fucking balls at these stupid fucking Safari Zone Pokemon just because I'm used to hitting A and attacking. But these might be the gold teeth right here. Yep, those are the gold teeth, which means we are really close to the Warden or whatever. Double team. I don't think we'll use that ever. And this is it right here, right now. And here we go. We finally got the prize. We get Surf. Yip-de-doo. That's fun. Surf is actually a really good move. We're actually going to teach that to... we were really close on steps. But we're going to teach Surf to our Gyarados because it is a super powerful move and also very useful for traveling and all that stuff. Let's go ahead and stock up on some items here. I think we're good on our balls, but we're going to go ahead and sell the Star Piece because it gets big money. We can sell maybe our Revives and Max Revives and the Stardust too. Anything that has to do with Revives, we can go ahead and sell just because they are absolutely useless to us in a run like this, and they actually worth pretty good money. Let's go ahead and see what we can get here. We need some Super Potions because we're running low. Let's grab a couple of those. Maybe a full hero or two. Nah, fuck it. Take the long way around. We don't have anybody with cut. Let's pop into. Let's get a quick heal in real quick. And then let's pop into Koga's gym, take on the first trainer in there, and see where the Pokemon, see where the level is, see where they are level-wise. Because right now we're all sitting around, basically right around 30 or less, a little under 30, 36 down to I think our lowest was like 26. So if it's anywhere within like the 36 range, we should be able to have it. But if it's anything, I think it's in the 40s. I want to say it's in the 40s in this gym. So if that's the case. Yeah, see, level 38 Hypno in the very first trainer is the higher than any level Pokemon we have. We could very easily lose somebody because Hypno is a very powerful type Pokemon. But Wing Attack should be, Wing Attack and Flamethrower should be good enough here. Good thing we had Jesse just to do that. I don't want to dick around with this. We are gonna have to come back to this gym. We're gonna go. There's two other gyms we can go to. We still have the one in Celadon, and we still have the one in Saffron. So we'll do that. But that is it for this episode, guys. If you guys go ahead and drop a like, it would be very much appreciated. And subscribe for more of these videos. And as always, guys, have a good day and hang the fuck on. And this video's code word is cranberry. So go ahead and drop that in the comments. I know you guys made it all the way through the video. As always, guys, have a good day. Gain the fuck on. Like I said, peace out. Until next time.